How can I tell if someone I know is a lesbian? Hey everybody, it's Patricia Santos here at Fatty Patty, the Filipina lesbian. Today we're here to discuss your uncomfortable questions, our uncomfortable questions, everybody's uncomfortable questions. And the question is, how can I tell if someone I know is a lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender? That's gonna be our topic for today. So tune in. Yes. I just sounded like a teacher there. For once, be like, class, our lesson for today is... Although I have my little handy thing in here. If you see that I'm looking at something else, that's where I'm looking at, because I just don't want to say the wrong words. And I don't think that you'll ever learn this in the four walls of a classroom. So we commonly have this stereotyping like, gee, this guy walks like a lady. Very mainhin, very soft. When he picks up a cup of tea, his finger just goes like this. Or that lady never wears dresses, high heels, put on makeup. Or very, very matigas kung kumilos, very tough, and walks like a man. And imbis na Mars ang tawag sa friend, ginawang tol or pare. Yeah, so most of the times that makes us think that, hey, that person might be a lesbian. Then we ask ourselves, we have these assumptions already and we're more curious about it, and those assumptions becomes gossips, and suddenly you didn't know that you're already hurting another person. Do we really want that? Do we want to go that far? No, we don't want to spread hate in here. We want to spread love. That love. So ultimately, how can I tell if someone I know is lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender? I think the only way to tell if a person is in that sexual orientation is if that person tells you. In my point of view, that's pretty much the only way. Assumptions on our part can be misguided. We have these things in mind, like, oh, this is stereotyping. This is how this gay actually looks like. This is the manner of his actions. So he's gay. And then the important thing to remember is that very likely that someone you interact right now, someone you know, might be having that preference or that sexual orientation. So be careful. There's this question, but what if we're close? Like, I know that my best friend is a lesbian. Do I have the right to ask? So I've reached out to my friends, called out some friends, asked them these questions, and most of my friends actually said, if we're really close with that person, we're gonna tell them straight. We're gonna let them know. And if that person I know is not judgmental and I'm very comfortable with that person, I'm gonna tell that person. So I think at the end of the day, it's all about being that friend that is not gonna judge. And most of my friends doesn't mind being asked about their sexual preference if they actually accept themselves already. So if that person is still a little bit closeted, not that comfortable, gosh, I've used comfortable for 4 times now. Well, we just have to be a little bit more sensitive. That's what I say. These topics are very close and dear to one's heart. That's their sexual orientation. That's their preference in life. And we actually don't have the responsibility to know that. I mean, it's not their responsibility to tell us. yeah, it's not our responsibility to tell us that. Um, at the end of the day, ask yourself, do we really have to care about the sexual orientation of one person? Does that make a difference in how we treat them? Why would I have to care if she prefers another girl or the guy prefers another guy? Except na lang kung type mo siya.
Oh, yeah.
No, that doesn't make an excuse. That's still not an excuse for us. And for that lovely human being that still hides something in there, I want you to know that you own your life. It's always going to be up to you. It's not up to anybody. It's not your responsibility to say to to anybody. Live the life the way you want it. Yeah? Alright. I'm just channeling my Matthew McConaughey there. But I don't know if you agree with me. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Then also check my GoFundMe fundraising project, my community pantry back home in the Philippines. Please, I'm asking for help on that one because they really need it. And I think until next time, please choose love and let's all create an inclusive environment. Thank you.